This is Billy.
Hello.
Billy's a member on our Discord, and he's come to us with a few questions on how to do some farming in Dinkum. We've had a video previously, but over the year, it's changed, and we'd like to update our video and let Billy and everyone else know on how you can do farming more efficiently. Billy only has level 1 farming from Fletch. He wants to have it more automated and relaxed so he can spend more time doing other things that he likes within Dinkum. But before he has to get there, he has to go up quite a few levels. So we're going to teach you the things that will and will not help you get up levels and how you can do it as fast as possible. The things that will not progress your farming are doing stuff like tilling soil, planting seeds, or watering empty plots. And other silly things like picking up flowers or harvesting trees and stuff like that won't do anything. The activities that need to be done to increase your farming license are stuff like watering plants that are already planted, harvesting those plants, or even grinding them into other things like flour and sugar. These are the only 3 things that will help progress your farming skill, and you can use this in a way that can really boost it. But let's go back a little bit to the start on how to do more farming. First of all, you're going to need to see Rain. She'll come to the island after you purchasing the farming license, and then you can get the watering can and the hoe from her. You can also produce seeds. Just for this purpose of this video, we're going to get Billy to purchase items that are only all season. Those 2 are going to be the wheat and the sugar. Now, instead of clicking up like a silly person to try and get up to the highest level of stuff, what you can do is click down and then you'll go to 999. You can purchase this amount if you got the money, but if you don't, then you can go up and purchase as many as you can. If you do need help with money, check up in the top right hand corner now for a video on how we produce money quite easily in early game of Dinkum. Now we've got the seeds, let's talk about the hoe. There's 3 types of hoes. The first one you're going to get is the basic hoe. This one will just do 1 tile. The next one is going to be the copper hoe, which you can get at level 2 farming, which does 3 tiles wide. The final one is going to be the iron hoe, which does 6 tiles and is available to be purchased at level 3 farming license. The same can be said for the watering cans. The basic watering can from Rain is going to do 1 tile. The copper watering can from level 2 farming can do 3 tiles. And the iron watering can from level 3 farming can do 6 tiles. It's interesting to note that you can fill the watering can up from any water source, where it can be from natural water in the game, it can be from a water well, or it can be from a fountain. And funny to note, you can either get it from the water beds that have been introduced in the Blooming Spring update. It's also nice to know that when you use the watering can, it will only use up water for the ones that aren't watered. For example, if you try and water over a tile that's already got water on it, it won't use up any more water. So if you go over a couple of times, don't worry, it won't use up extra water for nothing. Now, as mentioned before, tilling soil and watering just empty tiles account for nothing in the farming skill. So you can go ahead and till out the whole soil with the hoe. Depending on what level license you got, you can use the basic, the copper, or the iron one. Now you've got the whole area tilled, you got to make sure on the same day you plant your seeds. Because if you don't, there is a random chance that some of the tilled soil will turn back to normal earth, so you have to go back and do it again anyway. Go ahead and plant all the seeds you want. As mentioned, we're going to be using wheat and sugar for this one, so it doesn't matter what season or year you're in, you can go ahead and use these 2 crops. With the area now tilled and with crops in it, we're going to let Billy come through and start watering them up. Another thing to note is that if it's raining, you actually don't need to water it that day, as the crops will automatically be watered as if you got sprinklers. If you have your farm crops close enough to your town, the NPCs will actually come in and water it free of charge. Wheat takes 9 days to grow and produce 2 wheat from each crop. If you're liking the tips in this video so far, make sure you give us a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the KD Gentleman channel so we can teach you more tips of Dinkum to make your life a little bit easier. Here you can see the difference between wheat that is ready, being on the left, and wheat that's not ready on the right. Once it's ready, it will turn to this golden color and it will have a little sparkle to it that you know that's ready. Same with the sugarcane here. It doesn't have quite a bit of a difference, but one day it's going to be a little shorter and not sparkling. But when it's ready, it will stand up taller and have a sparkle effect to it. That's how you know that the sugarcane is ready. It's been a few days now and the crops are ready to be harvested. Billy will now go through and harvest everything with a scythe. Again, there's 3 different types of scythe. The basic scythe you'll get at level 1 farming will do 3 tiles. The copper scythe will do 3 tiles as well, but do a little faster and have a bit more durability. And the iron scythe will do 6 tiles, which you can get at level 3 farming. But before Billy goes ahead and starts with farming all these crops, what he's going to do is going to eat a pavlova. Pavlova is an easy food to craft, and it will give you a double XP bonus for 10 minutes, which is going to be more than enough to go ahead and harvest this big field and some. After the field's been harvested while the pavlova effect is in, you're then going to go ahead and use the grinding mill to grind all this wheat and sugar down. This will turn it into flour and sugar. Now, after working all day and night to harvest the wheat and sugar, to turn it into flour and sugar, you can go ahead and sleep. As you can see here, Billy's going to get about 50 levels from day 1 of just harvesting it all. He can now go ahead to Fletch and purchase level 3 farming without an issue at all. Congratulations, you're now level 3 farming and you can go ahead and get sprinklers and water tanks and a tractor. Make sure you can check out this video here so you see our best layouts for farming and how you can more efficiently get the most amount of crops for your tiles per square.